If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets, and I received a bunch of them being there, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number.
People understand how easy it is to infer that someone who's a female artist or a female in our industry is somehow doing something wrong by wanting love.
How does it feel to officially be the guy on the Chiefs?
You mean Karma?
Karma, that's right.
Swifties, hold on tight because this pop sensation is extraordinary. Recently, Taylor Swift increased the threshold for her following. The well-known artist got on a plane and headed straight for Kansas City. Why, one may ask? But this isn't just any excursion to the city. It all boils down to seeing Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the NFL. Although Taylor is widely renowned for her capacity to console us during romantic moments and breakups, she is playing the part of the ultimate fangirl this time around and making the trip all the way to KC in order to support Travis. That demonstrates dedication, isn't that right? It looks like a Swiftie adventure that is taking place right in front of our eyes. Imagine T. Swift wearing her fan gear, performing her hits, and enjoying the thrill of some football action. Who knows, maybe she's even planning an unannounced concert. After all, we're talking about Taylor Swift here. Always be ready for the unexpected. The explosive combo of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is the newest major player in the grand drama of celebrity reunions. After a little hiatus as Swift wrapped up her Eras tour in South America, the two lovers went back to their hometown of Kansas City, Missouri, the heartland itself. According to Us Weekly Rumors, Swift traveled to Kansas City on Monday with the intention of spending time with Kelce. Now let's take a little look back. Swift had concluded her South American leg of her Eras tour by bidding farewell to the stage in Sao Paulo, Brazil, only one day prior to her arrival in Kansas City. That is quite the tornado. A New People article discloses the reason why the Swift-Kelce connection is blooming, which makes this encounter even more intriguing. It turns out that this isn't your typical Hollywood love story. Their mutual regard for each other's professional pursuits is the cornerstone of their partnership's success. It's true that the plot thickens. As Swift takes a vacation before re-entering the spotlight with her tour in February, attention shifts to her off-stage adventures, particularly the heartwarming reunion with her football beau, Kelce. An anonymous source revealed information that Travis friends are fully on board the Swiftie bandwagon and believe that this relationship is the real deal for the football player. They are still astonished that he is dating Taylor Swift, but they are pleasantly surprised by her kind demeanor toward Kelce's friends and relatives. Their strong foundation and partnership comes from their commitment to hard work. The insider claims that Swift and Kelce are well known for their unshakable work ethics, as well as their mutual respect for each other's distinctive spaces and artistic expression. The insider highlighted their appreciation for one another's specialties by saying he understands that her art belongs to her, and he has what's his. Let's talk about the subject that truly needs to be talked about: the media frenzy, the celebrity, and the paparazzi. Kelce seems unfazed and is moving about the area with ease. The insider claimed that he is conscious of the difficulties their relationship poses and that he isn't allowing the media to prevent them from growing as a pair. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are getting ready to make this year's love even more unforgettable, as love is in the air. As recently as last week, Us Weekly was informed by an insider about the exciting Christmas preparations that this dynamic duo is working on. They're all set to spend the holidays together. But this is the real stuff. It's not a haphazardly assembled setup. Because Swift and Kelce have different professional commitments, they are spending a lot of time carefully planning. They are discussing the specifics of how they will handle the inevitable situations in which they will have to be apart. Discuss your objectives for the partnership. According to the insider, the pair has very definite plans for the upcoming months. Consider this: they have collaborated to develop a plan that will enable them to cover for Swift's tour and Kelce's participation in important football games. Taylor and Travis have planned every minute of the upcoming months, the statement reads. When couples initially start dating, they don't want to be separated for extended amounts of time. They're doing their hardest to look like a normal couple. It extends beyond the ostentatious events and red carpets. It entails crafting a love story that seamlessly integrates with day-to-day life. With their thoughtful and deliberate approach to overcoming the challenges of distance, Swift and Kelce seem to be the perfect example of a regular couple. Cheers to Taylor and Travis, who are making love work while tour buses drive by and holiday bells ring, one methodical plan at a time. And now that love is in the air, Taylor and Travis Kelce are turning up the holiday romance factor. This past weekend, the couple who normally like to keep things low-key could not resist dressing up for a Christmas party. And what happy occasion wouldn't benefit from a little couple coordinating flair? Indeed, just as you had anticipated, their matching squirrel sweaters put a whole new meaning to the idea of festive fashion goals. But the adventures of the weekend didn't stop there. Swift, your constant companion, soared to the skies on Sunday night and made her way to Wisconsin. And what had been the historic occasion? Yes, nothing more than cheering for her beau, a football player, as he plays the Green Bay Packers. That right there is a touchdown for Team Kelce. But as everyone knows, games aren't always won, and the Chiefs lost. But fear not, even when they were losing, Swift was always there to support Kelce and offer some consolation after the game. She obviously plays well with others because she immediately left the game to support her boyfriend in Kansas City. The best thing is that they are now complimenting each other as well. Let's talk on what Swift said recently about their relationship. It all began when Travis very kindly put me on blast, even though I thought this podcast was metal as hell. We started hanging out right after that, Swift said on the July 26 episode of Kelce's podcast, New Heights. Swift discussed in the interview his disastrous attempt to fire the singer by making a special friendship bracelet for the Aries tour, which he witnessed on July 9 in Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Since it helped us get to know one another, I'm glad we actually spent a lot of time together without anyone knowing. By the time I got to that first game, we were a couple. Some people think they saw us on our first date at that game, I think. We would never be insane enough to hard launch a first date, she added in one of our first in-depth interviews in 4 years. In an honest assessment of their initial interactions, Kelce claimed on a podcast that he was initially angered by Swift's refusal to take part in pre- or post-show meeting briefings in order to protect her irreplaceable vocal cords. I took it personally, he joked, adding, she didn't want to meet me, or at least she doesn't meet anyone. However, as fate would have it, they ultimately came into contact and their relationship strengthened. Swift shared specifics of their journey and emphasized how, in the months that followed, they had been each other's strongest supporters. In her first public remarks on their relationship, Swift emphasized their shared happiness in each other's successes as well as their delight in supporting one another in their various fields. Their love tale serves as a lovely illustration of what it is to be sincere, proud, and completely in love. Let's hope Swift and Kelce continue to show their love and gratitude in more public ways. If rumors about them are to be believed, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce seem to be working on some interesting projects together. The chatter suggests that in addition to being deeply involved in the present, the dynamic duo is busy dreaming of a future full of bedtime stories and little patter-patters. Swift and Kelce are rumored to have discussed the P-word children in conversations. You did hear that. That's true. The pair seems to be considering expanding to a trio or maybe more. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like and comments. Also subscribe our channel for more videos.